Hello, hello. It's lunchtime with Lily. I'm back in a caftan. Yes, I love my caftans in different colors. This is what I like. This is my African print. It reminds me more of Africa. Um, what's that saying? Hana, mama dee, mama. We hold the baby up in the air. This is my African print. Love it, love it, love it. I wear these all the time, and I try to pair it with an earring. And yes, I do wear earrings around the house. That's part of my uniform. I get up in the morning time, do my essentials in the morning, wash face, brush teeth, that kind of stuff, and then I pick my outfit. I call myself a look queen. I'm the queen of this house, and I like to pull my looks together. Whether they look bad or not, it's very much intentional. When I'm up and I'm out and about, I might not look so good, but at least my clothes are clean, and I try to coordinate them the best that I can. I'm good at coordinating. That's not a problem for me. And that's just my thing. And then, like I said, everything I wear is inexpensive. I don't like to spend a lot of money on clothes, but I like to look nice. And I'm a constant shopper. My things that I have in my closet are old. And my weight fluctuates a little bit here and there because, of course, I'm getting older. But for the most part, I can pretty much stick around the same weight, especially since I've gotten over the age of 50. Barely, but over. So my weight pretty much stays the same. And if it gets to the point, like I blew up during COVID, then I pull back on the eating, and then my weight starts to drop. It's really simple. But now, as I get older, I'm beginning to see it's really not that simple like I used to say. And like I said a few minutes ago, it's simple. But I can lose weight, but it's a little harder. It takes a little bit longer. I don't starve myself. I don't do any of that. I just eat pretty much a little kitty-sized plate. Now, this plate is a regular adult plate, but I don't put a whole lot of food on it. But that's just me. I like pretty plates and stuff. I like to eat off of real plates and use real servingware. That's just my thing. I've always been like that. Have a bunch of dishes, fine china, bone china, all that kind of stuff. Really good pieces. Those pieces, the bone china and the regular china, I don't use all the time. They're display. I had them to do an insert in my kitchen cabinets when they were building them. I caught them just in time. I said, look, can you do just a little cutout, a little window cutout, so I can see my dishes, I can display them. And they did. They really did. They didn't charge me anything special for it. They just did because they were doing it anyway, and I caught them just in time. So all my dishes that have accumulated throughout the years, I would go to antique shops. I would go to pawn shops. I love pawn shops. And I would find nice china, nice old china. I don't really care about the name brands of china, as long as they have a really pretty pattern. I did buy a set that's really pretty, but that heifer is so delicate. She's so easy to break. So I try not to even mess with her because she's that old. Because if I've had it for over 20 to 30 years, and they were old when I found them, oh my God. So we're talking about maybe 50 years, if not older. So I try not to fool with them. I don't eat on them at all. But I did personally. Some years back, when I was living in California, I was working at the Long Beach Mall, and I was at the store, a furniture rental store, and they had a JCPenney's going out of business. So I bought a set of dishes, stoneware, that I really like, and they're white with a blue and gold thin trim around, really pretty. And but I still don't eat. I still don't eat off those. That's just my personal complete set that I bought for myself, and that were originally mine. No one has eaten off of it, and I don't care about people have eaten off of it. That doesn't bother me. That's just something I just wanted for myself personally. There was also this really pretty expensive pattern. I can't remember the name, but it was at the major stores like the Macy's and the Robinsons May at the time, and they were embossed print plates, meaning if they had a floral print on it, you could feel the pattern. Oh, they were so pretty. They were a floral pattern in, I don't think they were roses, but they were petals of flowers and pinks and green. Pink's my favorite color. I've always wanted those dishes. Of course, never did spend that type of money for it because I just couldn't see myself doing it. Ran into one set, and it was just one serving set. Not years ago, just a couple of months ago, at a Goodwill, and this lady had it, and I was like, oh, I wish I would have seen that first, even though I prefer to buy complete sets. I would have taken just that one, just for the memory alone, because I knew the price of that one. She found something good. I was eyeing that helper. I walked and searching. I was falling behind her. I know she thought I was trying to get her, but I wanted them plates, but I couldn't get it. She didn't put them down. If you put them down one time, even fake like you're gonna put it, I'm gonna snatch them. I wanted them, but maybe, hey, I'll run across it again sometime. It wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. If it was for me, God would let me have. Yes, I did say God would let me have them. How about that? So I put God first. Yes, I said his name again. I do put him first. And I put my family first. I found this sign, a couple of years ago. I can't even tell you how long this thing was sitting in my garage. And I didn't even know it was there. I just went about a couple of months ago, decided to clean out my garage. I was like, I could not take this anymore. It was so much stuff in that garage. I was ashamed to open it. So I had kept one side of the garage clean for the car, and that other side was just nothing but storage stuff, brand new stuff, a lot of stuff, secondhand, because I bought secondhand all the time. But I was like, this is ridiculous. So when I started pulling out, and I wanted to freshen up my screen porch, which I'm on location now on my screen porch. I decided to go in and straighten out that side of the garage and see what was in there and organize it. So like I said, I'm an organized person, and I knew better than that. It's just that I looked at it and I just did not want to fool with it, considering all the things I have been through in these past 6 years, just about. I just didn't want to fool with them. But now, since my mental health was back together, and mental health is a serious thing, it really is, and if you need some help, you need to seek it out, whether medication, walking, riding, anything to do like I'm doing, talking to you. That's my therapy, and I do enjoy it. My girlfriend said, you seem like you enjoy that. I really do. I really do. So I want to thank you all for watching my little videos. It's nothing. I'm just talking about everything, talking about life, talking about love. I don't talk about relationships because I'm not in one. Hadn't really been in one for years, and that's just my choice. To the point now, I just can't tolerate bull crap. And if I decide I want to buy me a car, I want to go out and buy a car. I don't want to talk it over with anyone. I don't do any of that. If I want to buy a purse, I don't have to come back and be afraid that my husband or my partner, mate or something, is going to see it coming out of the bank account or out of the little stash or something. I don't want that. I'm not going to tolerate that. Call me selfish. Then being selfish, I know what I have to deal with, and that's being alone. How about that? I'm used to it. Don't like it a whole lot, because sometimes it gets to the point that I would like a mate to talk to and discuss things, have fun with, and chat. But I'm still kind of quite scarred by the last one I was in about 6 years ago, and everything I thought was so fine. We were all so happy, so I thought at the time it was just myself and him and Chris. And okay, I'm just gonna say this. He talked about me. I was like, what? We have been dating. I never let anyone live with me. I don't believe in that. I believe you have your own place wherever you live. I don't care. That ain't got nothing to do with me, but you're not gonna live with me unless we're married. And we had talked about getting married, but he was much, much younger than me. not a cougar, but when things pop off, things pop off. And I can't help if he's younger. If he dies, he dies. Can't help it. He'll be okay. He can keep up. I think he could keep up. He kept up to a point, but you know, if he went in cardiac arrest, oh well, so. But yeah, but he was a good guy, young guy, but he was good. But he did wake up one morning. He was visiting that night and decided to spend the night. This is an adult conversation, so if any children looking at this, please get off. We woke up. We were taking my baby to school, and I was getting him dressed, and I told him, I said, okay, you know, he loved going where I would go and Chris would go. He would always go with us, and he didn't have to work until late that day, so he said, okay, I'm going with you. Oh, I didn't even question it, didn't think twice about it. He got up and he came. Next thing I know, he was looking at me as I was getting ready to go out the door. He said, you think you're better than everybody? No, he said, he said, I've been studying you. I'm like, studying me? I'm trying to get this. Okay, I'm trying to think what he's saying. He said, I've been studying you. I'm like, you've been studying me. Studying me. I said, you've been studying me. He said, yes. I said, well, what do you see? I'm still walking around getting the baby ready. At the time, he was really young. So I'm getting him ready, and I wasn't thinking about it. And the next thing I know, he said, you think you're better than everybody else? I'm like, what? And I kept moving around. I'm like, what'd you say? Because I thought I was hearing things. I said, what did you say? He said, you think you're better than everybody? I said, I think I'm better than everybody else. See, I can't even get that one out. I said, you know what? As long as I don't think I'm better than you, how about that? I'm with you. You know, I don't care what you have or you don't have, because you don't. You're young. You don't really have a whole lot. So why am I with you? And why do you think I think I'm better than you? Or better than everybody else, shall I say? I was hurt by that. And of course, relationship ended because I don't tolerate that. And he has been chasing me for these past 6 years. And sometimes I'll talk to him, and sometimes I just cannot do it. I'll just gotta go. But yeah, you lay your bed in it, you live in it, wallow in it, roll around in it. I don't care. That has nothing to do with me. So that's why I don't really talk about relationships or anything like that, because there's nothing going on in my house. There's nothing going on but the rent. I don't own the rights to that song either, but it ain't nothing going on but the rent here, and that's just me. I don't care. Life is what it is. If it's meant for me to be with someone, God shall bring him to me. How about that? So that's it. But other than that, this is my meal for today. I was talking the other day about frying some chicken. And like I said, I don't fry chicken too much around the house, but it's not really that I can't fry chicken. It's just that when I fry chicken, it doesn't taste like my mother's chicken. And I know it probably never will. And I just have that memory of that taste and that flavor. But mine is pretty good, but I just don't fry it that much. I'll just go out and I get whoever's chicken. Plus, I don't eat a whole lot of fried food. And I do like me some fried fish now. Don't I'll take that one back. But other than that, I don't eat a lot of fried foods. But this is it. This is my fried chicken. See that chicken breast? That is a whole chicken breast. I took it, and it was a big, thick one. I don't like big, thicky, bulky breasts. I like to slice them just in case I want to make a sandwich. And I sliced it in half. And then I paired it with some broccoli and some black-eyed peas and some cornbread, homemade cornbread. That's what I did. Come here, baby. This is my big boy, Chris. He's my little sweetie pie. Come say hi. It's for a second, and you can go about your business. Come on. It's just a little video I'm sending out to friends. Come on, baby. Just 1 second. Just come over here and say hi. It's nobody. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm just making a little video. Just come on, say hi. Come say hi one time, Chris. Come on, be sweet. I'm talking on the camera. I'm not talking to anybody. And he walks away. See, Chris, that boy, he does exist. He really does exist. He is a mess. I told you, he checks on me, but he walks away. Who are you talking to? I'm telling him, come say hi. He won't say it. He won't. That boy, oh, the love of my life and the thorn in my side. These children. Anyway, I'm not going to keep this video long, but I paired it, of course, with my agua, with my water, and my tea. Now, this is a tea my cousin G, I'm not going to call her name fully, but you heard me talk about her before. She told me about it, and they sell it at the big box stores, and it's not that sweet. So I'll drink that with my meal. That's my sweetness. And I'm going to show you how big the chicken breast is. My hands are clean, but I did touch the sofa. So let me wipe it off really quick. This is how big that chicken breast is. Oh my God, do you see the size of that? It's like the shape of a heart. And it's really good when you split them in half like that. It makes a really delicious sandwich. So I'm just going to taste just a little bit of the chicken. Not much. Oh, I love the skin. It is so good. Huh? Okay, and get a piece out. Maybe this is why I don't cook it that much. Very well flavored. I actually didn't sprinkle any flavoring on the chicken. I put it in the bag of flour and shook it up. That's really good. Clean my palate. Okay. And I'm going to eat some black-eyed peas. This is really well. Gotta put a little cornbread in here. Delicioso. I like my cornbread sweet, almost like a cake, but not that sweet. Because I don't like a lot of sugar. And just a little of the broccoli. I was looking at the camera while I'm eating the broccoli because I don't want that green stuff in my tea. And you're not going to tell me. How about that? Wash it down and that's it. But the other day I was telling you that about pork chops, why we call pork chops square chicken around the house. When my baby Ricky came, he was 7. Like I said, most of my kids came when they were 7, 6 or 7. I said, well, baby, what do you like to eat? He said, well, I said, well, I'll tell you what don't you eat? He said, well, I don't eat pork chops. I'm like, why? He said, I just don't eat pork chops. And pork, I just don't eat. Young, 6, 7-year-old, you don't know nothing about no darn pork chop. Is he getting the American white meat? You don't eat pork chop? I said, okay. So I said, no problem, no problem. So that night, I took it and I cut it up into little squares, fried the pork chop, cut up into little square, little strips, and then say, hey, like a tic-tac pattern. And I gave it to him. He said, what is this? I said, oh, it's just square chicken. And like I said, my baby Chrissy eats it like finger food. So he ate that. I said, oh, you like it? He said, oh, this is good. He said, what is this? I said, it's square chicken. So that's how square chicken came into play in this household. So I'm going to show you my outfit really, really quick. Like I said, it's just a caftan. I love my caftans. I'm see if I can angle this camera this way. Oh, this is a mirror I got from the pawn shop. The girl who works at my local pawn shop, Cammie, I love her. She's really sweet. She said, oh, Michelle, she said, oh, well, Ling Ling. Excuse me. She said, I have some mirrors that you would love. She said, I know your taste, from the jewelry you buy. And she had these mirrors. There's 2 of them, this identical. And I took them and I hung it on a wire. It's a wire up there to make it invisible. And then I pushed the curtains around the wire so you can't see. So it's actually floating in air. You see? I just love this. This is pretty. And like I said, there's another one on this other side, the opposite side of me. It's floating. It's wet. Excuse me. Excuse me. So, this is my caftan for the day. It's a cute one. I paired it with some big earrings. Now, I'm not wearing these earrings around the house just for this moment. If I was going out, then I would, but no. And I do wear these out from time to time. If I'm running to the local stores, going to get the kids something for lunch on the weekend, I'll wear these. I have no problems with these. It's a nice heavier one. It's not, it doesn't need any lining. It's not see-through. So I can wear this one really easy breezy. It keeps me covered up. And that's it. Lunchtime with Ling Ling. This one ran a little bit over. And this is what I'm going to do, people. Oh, this is the other mirror, the identical mirror. I know I'm kind of taking up your time on the Facebook, and I said I wasn't going to get on the YouTube, and I tried, and I messed up. But my girlfriend, Misty, she's very computer literate, so she's helping me to launch a YouTube channel. Hashtag lunchtime, all lowercase, all. Where is my light going? I gotta change the light up there. It's about to go out. Lunchtime with Ling Ling. L is hashtag lunchtime with Ling Ling. LING together. No space in between the Ling Lings. As hashtag Ling 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 lowercase, which means no capital letters. And hashtag lunchtime with Ling Ling. Everything lowercase, hashtag lunchtime. Lunchtime is brown together with space in between, with the width and the lunchtime and Ling Ling. And you can find it on the YouTube. I launched a YouTube channel. Like I said, don't have many friends. Net, you got a whole lot of friends. You and Tina and the rest of y'all. Just show it to your friends. It's just a little therapy. And if they want to say something to me, then they can leave little questions, because I'm going to pre-record and send. But if post. But if they want me to go live, I go live once and we'll chit chat and chop it up. But be patient with me. Oh, these eyes are not like they used to be. So I'm going to have to wear my glasses if I decide to go live and answer questions. But if not, they can still, send a little notation, a comment or something. Y'all know how to do this. Y'all are more tech savvy than me. But do that. And let's get it popping. I just want to do something fun. Just tell them hashtag lunchtime with Ling Ling. Tag your friends. Let them see what's going on in the world, in the SIP, Jackson, Mississippi. And that's it. Just show you what I'm wearing, what I'm eating. Get me some food advice. I want to travel, and I do travel with the kids, like I said, as much as I can afford. And when we go different places, I'm going to start posting with the kids what we're eating when we're out. Then you'll see Chris. He'll be saying, oh, don't put that camera on me. But I'll slip it on him real quick and take it off. Then he said, what do you do? And I'm like, I do not eat your food. So that's what I'm going to do. So it's whenever we go out of town or in town or local, whatever, I'll post and, hey, get your opinion. Because Jackson, believe it or not, it has a lot of problems, but it has some good food eateries. Hey, don't get it wrong. The South bumps when it comes to food. It is no joke. We know how to cook. The men know how to cook. The women know how to cook. The babies know how to cook. Like I said, my baby's Ricky. He's learning. So I was teaching him how to fry this chicken when I cooked it. So that's it. So let me go get with my babies, and because I'm on location. I got locked the dogs in the house. They're mad at me. They're barking because every time I bring them out, they always want to act up and get on the camera. I'm telling the puppies to be quiet, but they're still not listening to me. I wonder why. Is it because they're animals? I don't think so. They know better than that. So they're just being them, doing them just like them old kids. Lunchtime with Ling Ling. Peace, love. I love you all. Thank you for watching. And subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's nothing much. I'm not asking for any donations. I'm not asking for anything. I'm not trying to get you to help me buy a house. I mean, that would be nice, but I'm not. Just doing it for me. Like I said, my therapy. And why don't you participate with me? Ask me any questions. I'll tell you no lies. Be careful what you ask me. Because what I do when people ask me questions, I internally think about it and I take it in. And my girlfriends know. You don't know. Don't ask me if you don't want the truth, because I'm going to tell you the truth. My truth. What I think it is of what you ask me. And I'll give you my opinion, and whether you like it or not. Oh, well. But I'm not harsh. I'm not a critical person. I'm not going to say anything ugly to hurt your feelings. So believe me, lunchtime with Ling Ling is just all in fun. So ask me any question. I'll tell you no lies. And send me out some shout outs to food places that I can go. And like I said, hey, tag your food. Let me see what you eat. Okay. Bye bye. Take care. And when I'm getting don't think I'm all rickety and oh, I am. But still, I get a little stiff sometimes, like everybody else, being a woman of a particular age, and don't let this weather start acting up. Then my body starts acting up. Okay, how about that? What about you? Mine's do. So when I'm getting up, and then most of the couches and stuff, they sit low, but oh well. All right. See you later. Love y'all. Be safe out there. Peace, love, and blessings.